All right, Guby! Let's learn some things, huh?
Oh, we're out of the gate.
Right.
Less than 5 seconds in. Let's go.
And welcome to GTLive, where today Lee and I are sitting down on the couch to revisit the lore of Guby.
Gooby.
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 More like Too Fast, Too Gooby.
Oh my gosh.
The sequel of Gooby. More Gooby, more furious.
Yeah. Electric Booga Gooby.
Electric Booga Gooby. I feel like
Gooby to Electric Gooby.
I feel like we're like right on the cusp.
Yeah, we're this close to greatness.
Right? We're like, we both recognize that it should work.
And like, if we sat down and like with you know, like test tubes and microscopes, we could get this to work.
Gooby to Electric Gooby Loo.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
That's what we were going for. We couldn't come up with it off the bat, but we got there.
But like, your instinct is to want to go into Boogaloo, right?
Yeah, right.
And have that very strong plosive.
Ooh, I love that. I love the analysis of this. Yes.
Hey, we got to get down to the lore of Boogaloo.
Boo-goo, right? Because you want the G to connect with Gooby.
Yeah.
Boo-gooby-loo.
But that's too many syllables.
Exactly.
Too many syllables.
Anyway, we got there.
Yep.
I forget exactly. I totally forgot what it was.
Oh no.
Anyway, hey, hi everyone.
Oh, no.
We are reacting today to Guby, which, if you don't remember or didn't join us for the first one, was what, a month ago about Ash, I would say?
Yeah, more or less.
So, over the last couple months, there's been this creepy educational channel that's been happening called Guby here on the great website that is youtube.com. And it started as a creepy digitized avatar asking us for our credit card, and it ended with him asking us for our blood. So real strong narrative arc there, real character growth for Guby. When last we left things off, we had discovered that there are multiple kidnapped or dead children, as you do.
As you do.
I mean, that's.
I feel like you're contractually obligated to have that storyline.
Yeah, 100%.
In your analog horror.
Yes,
you have to.
100%. Like, if we're covering on this channel, there's a 90% chance that some child has been, you know, infused into a digitized space. Or
stuffed into a place they should not be.
No, or, you know, has gone missing and their chances of life are slim to none.
Or all of these things combined.
Oh, man, we call that the trifecta. Yeah. that's when around the office we're required to go, bingo! Yeah. Got it, cover it right now, drop everything and cover it. But there are missing kids. And also, I believe the last upload that we had reacted to and theorized about was starting to throw some questions into the lore. So it seemed at first that it was like, oh, this is just a kid's character who is a creepy monster and is, well, it started as, oh, this is a kid's show that's trying to get information out of the kids, right? And then as we went deeper into the uploads, it was like, oh no, he is a monster who seems to maybe crawl out of the screens a la The Ring.
To get things out of the kids.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that sort of thing. So that was where it evolved to, but then we got to like the last upload, and all of a sudden we're getting like a guy in a creepy Gooby mask, and so then the question is, are we speed running through the lore of FNAF, basically, where the FNAF speed run, someone called Astral Spiff.
FNAF, to Gooby. There you go.
There it is. More Gooby, more furious, where it starts as you know, a killer who actually like dresses as this character or was a child performer at some point, you know, was child murderer, what have you, and then moved on to, there was a puppet show in there. We saw like a puppet of Gooby, so maybe then it franchised out. Now it's become this like AI system, a la like a glitch trap or something like that. You know, and there still is a physical monster, it seems, that is able to come out. So really, we started in one place where we thought we had an understanding of the lore, and then by the time we ended it, there was like 20 different directions it could go. So really, it was kind of a descent into madness, like so many things are. So, Ash, since we did that last video, it seems like there's, what, 2 more?
Yes, there are tubies.
Tubies!
Tubies. I love tubies. Tooby Goobies.
Tubies? Are they a physical product? I feel like there must be some like product that's been advertised on Nickelodeon at some point that's like Tubi.
That rolls off the tongue so easily that there has to be.
Yeah. Wasn't Tubi like a streaming thing that they had for a little bit?
Yeah, it was.
Well, no, Tubi still exists. Tubi TV, I think it still exists.
Does anyone still use that?
There's so many darn.
Or there's like Quibi.
Well, Quibi
went under.
Quibi died. I lost friendships over Quibi. No joke. I was in a like, hey, you're a digital media like CEO entrepreneur group at one point, and it was cool because I'm like, oh, these are all these people, and they run these businesses that I like and respect, and like we're a part of this, and it was fun. And then all of a sudden, people like, you would talk about like upcoming news in the space or things like that. And I'm like, oh, I've got friends. This is amazing. We're talking business and stuff. And then at one point they're like, Quibi, let's talk about that. And I'm like, Quibi's, guys, everyone's like excited about it and this and that. I'm like, you know it's going to fail immediately. And everyone shut down. And I'm like, no, but we've seen this dance of like, we've seen this happen so many other times with so many other platforms. If you think that this has any sort of chance, you are sorely mistaken. I said it politely. I was never invited back again. But look who was right! This guy! Sorry.
Absolutely. No. Yeah.
Those of you who don't follow the digital media space are probably like, what the heck is Quibi? You're not wrong.
Yeah, like, don't worry about it. Honestly, it'll never come up again. So
you'll
never have to worry about it.
No, you'll never have to worry about it.
Tubi still exists.
Yeah, Tubi still exists.
Okay.
And is, I believe, going very strong, actually. Yeah, Tubi free TV. Free movies and TV shows. Yeah, Tubi.
All right. Yeah.
So, Guby. So today, apparently, we're going to be learning about animals. That's very exciting. I see a cow on the thumbnail, so get hyped for that.
I love cows.
do you now?
Yeah, when you're like driving along.
Unexpectedly lore here.
Like when you're driving along on a road trip or something, you look out the window and you're like, oh, look, a cow.
That is true. I do like cows.
Everyone, that's a universal happy experience.
That is fair. Okay, on the scale of happiness, cow or field full of sheep?
I've never witnessed a field full of sheep.
Have you not?
No. So like I can't accurately judge that. That is something that needs to happen now.
Oh my gosh, this man has not experienced the joy that comes with a field full of sheep.
Oh my gosh, you have simply not lived.
Apparently not.
He's experienced a cow.
Okay.
One whole cow.
He's had a cow, man.
All right.
In the words of what, Bart Simpson, you've had a cow, man?
Yes.
Thank you. But no, we got to get you some sheep.
Eat my shorts.
Bazinga. Yeah. That's not
Catchphrase.
Catchphrase. Yeah. But no, okay, yes, cows are great. I will say on the hierarchy of cows, black and white cows, better than like standard brown or standard black. When it comes to just joy of seeing them in the field.
I think because of the association with like, that's the cartoon cow. Right?
Yeah, that's like the stereotypical cow. You know, it's like, oh, that's that cow. What's the name? What type of cow is that? I thought it was. Thank you, Justin. I was going to verify that. Thank you, Justin, in the backfield. It's a Holstein cow. I knew it. See, who knew that all those years of growing up on a ranch would pay off, huh? So apparently we're learning about cows.
Yeah, great.
Holstein cows.
And then we're learning about Guby.
And then learn with Guby in general. Colorful educational learning show.
You gotta get that SEO in there.
Are you ready?
Let's go. I am always ready for Guby.
Oh, apparently Guby has also expanded into the TikToks.
Ooh.
Oh man, look at
We should actually check that out and see if there's any like hidden lore.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's multimedia now. he's a TikTok influencer. All right, here we go. Learn with Guby. See some animals, shall we? Here, real quick before we hop in there. Guby teaches animals, learn animals, make educational videos like this, learn animals. Yep. Okay, so it's a lot of the same stuff.
You learn things like learning animals, observing animals, learn the name animals.
Perfect. Great. Thanks for watching. All right, Guby! Let's learn some things, huh?
Oh, out of the gate.
Right.
Less than 5 seconds in. Let's go.
Less than 5 seconds in and we're already going frame by frame. Great. All right. Well, well then.
An hour and a half later.
Did you know? Here's a fun fact. In case you ever want to do this for yourself at home, the forward arrow key and the backward arrow key, or the little like open caret, close caret, that's how you go frame by frame on YouTube.
I didn't know that for so long, and then I worked here.
Yeah.
And it's very useful.
You use it all the time.
I used to have to like download the video and put it in Premiere.
And you'd have to go, no, it's terrible, right? No, this is the way you do it. And I wish that every video program in existence allowed you to do that.
I agree.
It's game changing. So here we have a small child's face. Probably, I think it was Michaela was the blonde girl who was...
the children that went missing, there was Michaela, who was the blonde girl.
There was Andrew. Then there was the third one.
And the rest.
And the rest. Andrew was in a gray shirt. They were very specific about the colors, too. There was, like, in a gray shirt.
We were learning colors.
Yeah, we are. It's important. What is this? Potatoes?
Those do look like taters, Precious. Sorry.
Wow. Thank you. Maybe we're going to do the Lee challenge where can Lee get through a video recording?
No, impossible. Impossible.
Impossible Lee challenge. Can Lee get through filming
without any Lord of the Rings reference? Impossible in brackets.
Impossible. Asterisk. You will cry.
Yeah, but those, in all seriousness, though, like, they kind of look like potatoes, but that one that's like right above the U is freaking me out.
Right, this one looks like something out of Meat Farms.
Yeah, it's like the mannequin torso or something.
It's creepy, man. It's
unpleasant.
It's a bulbous potato.
Maybe they're cows or pigs or something.
If you do, it might have a tail. If you do try not to make a Lord of the Rings reference challenge, I'll do try not to make a FNAF reference challenge at some point. Not today.
Let's go. Yeah. We've already lost today.
We've already lost multiple times over.
Hold us to that, audience.
Yes, that'll happen one day. I think this is Andrew's ear. I do wonder if we were to put this into a file image software. It's very specific. Pause for us loading up Photoshop because it's miserable every time. Like if you cry every time. I do cry every time I try to open up Photoshop. Oh my gosh!
Whoa!
It opened without us having to do stuff. Oh, this is classic
old news.
Old news. Here we go. Let's see. Is there anything on here? Survey says.
Kind of. Huh. It's like
Guby. G-U-B-Y.
Yeah, you're right. It might not just be like a 100% opacity thing that's over that logo. Or like something about the compression of the video. Kind of like, had something bleed over.
Oh man, that's
I was
talk,
I was going to say, this looks like a Pokemon sprite from like Gen 1. Like a ghost.
It looks like a clam with a chef's hat.
Clam?
Clam with a chef's hat. It's a cloister. Yeah, doesn't it? Right? But no, it's the Guby logo. All right, but there was something there. Hey, I feel vindicated. All right, let's keep going through frame by frame.
Okay, so the
Andrew's
picture's
head.
jumped. Yeah.
Jumping over here, Guby logo.
That's Michaela or the other one?
Yeah, right? Maybe Michaela or the other one.
Okay, so they were pigs. Okay.
They were pigs, yeah. Huh. Pigs to the slaughter.
Dun,
symbolic.
Dun, dun.
Or this is all happening down on the farm. Guby's down at the farm. Missing kids incident down at the bottom.
He went upstate. We had to...
He just really likes bacon. I believe in the last video we saw a picture of like a basement or cellar. So I think that's what we're seeing here. This heavily reminds me of Mario 64's eel.
I was going to say the eel that, like, no, yeah, I see what you're saying now. Like
the eel that you have to get like lure out of his little den. A lot of black screen.
More pigs. Something. Oh, over there on the right.
Yeah, led to just a
field investigation.
Yeah, censor documents, which we've seen in previous ones. And
hello?
Huh.
Guby!
Oh, that's good, says Guby. Guby says, oh, that's good.
One of my favorite memes that's popped up recently has been the sound clip from Finding Nemo with the shark. Oh, that's good.
Well, there you go. Guby's also doing it.
Yep. He's a TikToker.
He's a TikToker. I was going to say, he's ripping off the trends. All right, here we go. Well, that's unfortunate. That is some creepy breathing right there. I'm just going to crank this up so I can listen to that creepy breathing. Great. Oh, interesting. So we're going off of Shapes, which was the last one. So this is a kind of a continuation or like a weird edit of the last one.
Yeah.
So already that's breaking from the format, which I think is noteworthy.
My favorite shape is... My favorite shape is a circle.
Circle. I respect that. We
got a lot of frames. Look at his little smiling face. Oh no, the V in the back combined with the head.
It does look like a smiling face.
It looks like he's going, hey. Sorry. Yeah, please continue.
When two. Okay, this is I mean, this might just be a code.
Yeah, like a cipher or something. Because like I had the same thought where it's like, oh, it's backwards because you see the 2 at the end, but Espengok.
Right, but then you see this: when speak, when speak.
Only speak when spoken to.
Only speak when spoken to.
Yeah.
Yep. There it is. Nice. Well done. Good job.
Thank you. There was another one.
Oh.
I'm not sure if it was the same.
I think it was the same. Oh wow, Guby is going off the rails. Okay.
My favorite shape is a circle.
Let that go.
Circle is a solid shape.
Interesting. So one of the this is going back to our theories about what exactly is going on with this one. So we have hypothesized, right? Or one of the things that I pitched out last time that I was watching this was the fact that Guby is this entity that is now in a digital space for whatever reason somehow. And similar to how Samara works in the ring, is able to kind of come out of the TV, kill you, kidnap you, whatever. You know, like if you've ever seen The Ring, that's like the big reveal, like, oh, that she's coming out of the TV. And so it's interesting here that we see Guby say, what's your favorite shape? We hear a child's response of, it's a circle. And then he disappears out of frame.
Oh, like that is giving him permission to kind of come out of the TV and into the world. Interesting.
That's what I'm wondering, right? And it's fascinating too. Like, as a parent of a small child, Ollie is not the type of kid that I would expect to do that sort of call and response. But the first time I showed him an episode of Blue's Clues, immediately did
That's fascinating.
It was wild. Like
there's something psychological going on.
Yeah,
there. Like,
I was blown away by the fact that like that sort of like let me talk to the camera and this sort of like I mean it's the same thing like YouTube is built on in a lot of ways, but that sort of call and response from the screen and that connection that he was making with the characters and like Steve being like, do you see a clue? And he's like, yeah, it's right there. I'm like, it was so out of character for what I expected Ollie to do, and it was fascinating to watch. And so it's interesting to see Guby almost playing with that idea. And it could just be speculation, but I think it's important that we hear the girl answering and him disappearing.
Yeah. And all the
okay,
glitches,
and you said that there was one last one.
It might be the same. It's the same thing.
Only speaking when spoken to. Yep. Okay. I find myself consumed by thoughts of him.
His antics playing out vividly in my mind's eye.
Ooh, the name conjured images of laughter and joy, of innocence and wonder.
It was the embodiment of childhood itself, a beacon of light in a world grown dark with cynicism and doubt.
Wow.
So is this Guby? No, obviously, I think it's somebody thinking about Guby.
Right? That's what I would assume. Right? That would be my guess, is that this is talking about Guby himself.
Hey, cat.
And this is a dog.
That's his dog.
This is a cow.
Oh, it's cow!
Oh!
It's a cow!
Lee's happiness scale just
Yes!
went from here to here.
I love cows!
Here cows! Let's go! Holsteins! Specifically. That's what we've learned.
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
Thanks, Justin. Hashtag thanks, Justin.
Hashtag thanks, Justin. Hashtag blame Jason.
Yes.
I like that. That's a good one.
Yin and yang.
This is a cow. And this is a pig.
A kid?
I think it said pig. I think the girl said pig, right? Okay.
This is a cow. And this is a pig.
You're right, yeah, it said kid. No. I heard kid.
I hear kid.
You hear, kid?
Cow. And this is a pig.
I can hear either. I think it's one of those things where it's like
It's-
what you believe it is kind of influencing.
Yeah, it's classic.
Either way, interesting.
Yeah, it's a classic brainstorm green needle situation. You know?
No, but
You don't know brainstorm or green needle?
no. I assume it's...
Ash is giving me that look of like, don't do it.
Oh, no. Am I about to get an education?
No, it's fine. I won't do it.
I assume it's one of those things where, like, words... It's the same audio playing over two phrases. It's like, which do you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
we're doing it.
this is important for all of our collective education.
I can brainstorm. That might be one of those things. That might be one of those things where if classic film theory here, guys. The what was it, Yanny or
Yanny Laurel? It's the same thing.
Yeah, where it's like the type of speaker you're hearing out of. So like we're hearing this through a TV speaker.
Except you're hearing here, so listen to it.
Yeah.
What you hear?
Brainstorm.
Okay.
Brainstorm.
Look at it.
Brainstorm.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
If you look at the words green needle, you hear brainstorm.
Okay. Do it again. So I wasn't looking at green needle.
Okay.
So play it again. I'm looking at green needle now. Brainstorm.
No way! No way!
I'm sorry I broke it.
No!
I'm sorry.
I'm blown away by that. I so clearly hear both of them. Even
That is
if,
fascinating.
Even if I'm not even like trying to think of the other one.
I want to try to hear green needle. I would like to. I want this experience.
Yeah, no, sure. It's wild to me. This one, more so than Yanny Laurel. In case anyone forgets, right? Like back in the day, this was like a big Twitter thing, and it spread all over the internet, right? Of like, oh, I hear like Yanny, I hear Laurel, and then you could switch it back and forth based on what people were seeing, like the word. This one, I think, is actually more impressive. Like this was kind of one that was in the aftermath of that. That was like, here's another one, and everyone was kind of like so fixated on Yanny Laurel.
Yeah, please, we have our Yannys and Laurels.
Yeah, we're all taken care of, and we actually did a film theory about this. Back in the day, but
so what part of this is green needle for you? I'm very curious because like I so clearly hear brainstorm.
Well, I hear for me, I hear brainstorm if I'm not looking at it, and then I look at this and I hear green needle, and it is literally
that is fascinating.
It is literally a huge switch.
When I say like what part of it, like there's the kind of going with this noise. What part of that is green needle for you?
There, green needle.
That's I just
really. What do you hear during that?
Brainstorm. It's so clearly brainstorm.
Okay, wait. Yeah, and see that's the thing that because to me the thing that blows my mind, Yanny and Laurel are both 2-syllable words that you could see like, okay, and the letters maybe overlap or whatever.
That one I did hear both.
Yeah.
I could hear both, yes.
But this one blows my mind because it is brainstorm, which is a very clearly 2-syllabled word, and green needle, which are very clearly 3 syllables. There's not a whole lot of sounds shared between those words, and yet I can hear both of them so vividly depending on if I'm looking, like, it can switch just like that over and over again.
That's fascinating.
And so you're a brainstorm guy, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ash, you can flip, right?
Yeah, I'm a flipper.
Based on your reaction, I can tell that you're flipping.
Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
I'm like jealous. I want to be able to hear green needle.
Don't worry. Maybe
I want to be included.
One day we'll train you up to be.
It's okay, dude. Flipping is a state of mind.
It is.
You gotta train yourself.
You gotta flip. I did that sort of thing. It took me a long time to do it, but I trained myself to be able to see the spinning ballerina.
Yeah.
And
that one I can do, like make it switch whenever I want.
That one I have to work on, but I can do it now. But it took me a long time to get there.
Should we pull up that GIF just so people know what we're talking about with the spinning ballerina?
Okay, spinning. I swear we're gonna solve Guby. I swear we're doing Guby at some point. Spinning ballerina dancer. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, with this one, it can go either direction depending on like.
So right now I see it as clockwise, and in general I tend to always see it as clockwise first.
Interesting. I always see it as counterclockwise first.
Get out! Really?
That is fascinating.
Yeah, I always see
brains are weird, man.
Brains are crazy. I love this stuff. It's nuts.
Now it's clockwise.
Dude, I have to get. I can't get in the mind space of it right now. It takes me physical effort to switch it in my mind.
You have to like Jimmy Neutron brain blast?
Yeah, I do actually. I used to have I haven't done it in a long time, but I used to have a technique where I had to like watch a certain part of the body and it would like rotate it back around. I can't do it now.
Yeah, fascinating stuff.
Yeah, it's so cool. Anyway.
Gooby!
Gooby!
45 seconds in.
So is it pig or is it kid?
It may be deliberately ambiguous.
I was going to say, like, the impetus of all this, right, is the fact that it's probably like, oh, pigs and kids are synonymous because, again, like
you were saying like
lambs to the slaughter or pigs to the slaughter, whatever, yeah.
Ow. And it's a pig.
And he disappears again. So again, we have a kid responding and he disappears. Hold up. Here we go. Today's Wordle of the day. Listen to what I tell you, pig.
Yeah. It was probably pig in that case.
Yeah. That would be pig, yeah. Man, Gooby's not very polite. Oh.
He was a manifestation of my own desires and aspirations, a being that willed itself into existence by planting seeds of creativity in the fertile soil of my mind.
Wow. Deep down, I know that he's the one pulling the strings, weaving himself into the fabric of my reality, till I can't remember a time when he wasn't a part of me. So I'm wondering, last episode, we saw, I don't know if I can pull it up, but it was maybe, otherwise I can find it in our upload. Guby...
Guy in the mask?
Yeah, Guby mask. That's Gumby. Guby mask. That's Gumby. This is Gumby. Okay. But basically, last time we saw this guy.
Yeah.
This guy, right? And so I'm wondering if this is this guy.
Yeah. Do you think it's that guy, or do you think maybe it's like if this is like the first incarnation of what Guby was? It's somebody who watched this and saw that and was somehow, you know.
I think that, so I think what, or maybe like it's, you know, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, sort of like when he puts on the mask, he he has this idea of this character, right? And he's like, oh man, I have this character of this, like, you know, however he describes them, this being of
pure creativity.
Yeah, right.
Like,
and it's like, oh, if I put him on, I become that, right? And I know because again, if you look at like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, right, there's that dichotomy of like, I have this evil inside of me, and it's the thing that's driving me forward, and I become subjected to its wills. Yeah. And so it feels like Guby is his like Mr. Hyde in some way, where it's like, when I put on the mask, suddenly I'm taking on, I'm going to kill people.
Have you heard of the concept of a thought form?
Ooh, no, tell me about that.
So that's the like in like paranormal stuff. A thought form is like a being created out of nothing, like a paranormal ghost, like being created out of nothing just because you believe it exists.
Ooh, interesting.
And that's like, cool. I wonder if this is something kind of like that, where it's like, you know, I am believing in him so hard that I am pulling this character out of the TV. Yeah,
that's interesting. That's cool. Yeah, he's powered by like the
belief in him.
The childhood belief or whatever. It's kind of like almost like Peter Pan-esque, right? Like if you believe you can fly, like you can fly, right? But if you doubt it, you can't.
If you believe you can touch the sky.
Yes. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you for that.
My dated music references, that's another one that's a challenge.
I love this song.
I love animals. Do you?
I do. I appreciate animals. Yeah, right?
Yes. Oh, that's good. Do you want to see my favorite animal? It's one of these. Have you ever seen one of these?
Human? Human? Although it's a very oddly shaped human. Like, the proportions seem slightly off to me. I don't know why.
I think that might just be an illusion because like the front of the torso is cut off and open. So usually where the torso would like kind of complete the Dorito shape that is the torso.
The Dorito shape that is the human. Human with a 8-pack of abs, by the way.
Wow.
Impressive. You know, Guby likes people who work out. Guby likes the gym bros.
He likes jerky.
Likes that washboard.
Whoa. Oh, okay. I thought I saw like a face in one of the images that popped up over, but it was
just the abs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. but actually, like,
hey, my face is right here.
Oh no, it's a pregnant woman.
Is it?
Yeah, you see the fetus.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Ooh, oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's disturbing in a lot of ways. I don't like where that's headed. Was Guby like brought to life in human form then? Is that what we're going for?
He was believed in so hard that, or is this a case where he's like he's talking about his favorite animal is the person, right?
Ooh.
And like he's specifically it appears to be targeting children.
Yeah.
So like maybe the implication there is also Abby Lang was the.
Okay, there's a lot of frame by frame stuff going on here. Okay, Abby. Yeah, no, absolutely. Huh. So. Yeah, like you said, it could be just he likes kids, or
that he is being born in some way.
In some way,
creepy.
Yeah, that is creepy. Oh, people are animals too.
It's a fact.
That is a fact. You ever wonder about the fact that we got a tube that connects us all the way through? Like your digestive system and stuff. It just like comes out one end and out the other. You got a big old hole in your body.
It's true.
Isn't that weird? So in some circumstances, you could call yourself hollow.
Are all of your orifices...
You're like a donut. You're like a meat donut.
Are all of your orifices connected?
Yeah, like
I
don't think so. Yeah, your nose is not connected to your butt.
Well, it goes. Your nose has the same tube that goes into your mouth. So wouldn't it be connected to your butt?
Oh, I guess it would be. Yeah.
I'm thinking,
no, you're right.
I'm thinking more like the way the kidneys work is it draws from blood instead of like whatever's going into your stomach. Anyway,
are all the holes in your body connected? Probably.
We ask the hard-hitting questions here.
Well, according to Ant-Man Quantumania, how many the whole like shtick in there about like you have 7 holes in your body or whatever.
Oh yeah, how many holes do you have? And he had to like think for a second.
Yeah, right.
I don't remember.
It's not that movie is not in general worth remembering. Moving on. People are animals too. That's accurate, Guby. Oh, I saw some lore. Abby.
Last seen in her home, January 3rd, 2004?
So she was something in 2020.
2020. Oh, so that'd be 2024.
Yeah, 2024. So I'm assuming, yeah, she was born.
Watching something in her pajamas. Her parents,
Jamie and Albert Lang,
told no one.
Someone in the living room watching
television.
Ooh, good one with television.
Nah, I can't read the rest.
Yeah, right. Oh. Classic.
Oh my god, dude.
Having a hard time reading it? Let me help.
Please.
Last seen in her home on January 3rd, 2024. See, this is how a pro does it. Wearing a set of pink pajamas. Her parents, Jamie and Albert Lang, told Albert Lang! Like an Ant-Man Quantumania.
Everything's connected.
Like the orifices in your body. The holes in your person.
The prophecy is true.
There was someone in the living room watching television when a loud hum.
Redacted.
Yeah, so it does seem like he's crawling
coming out of the TV in some way.
It does seem like that, yeah. And Abby is brunette or black hair. Good to know.
You're not animals.
What?
You're not animals.
We're not animals.
Yeah.
All animals have teeth.
Oh. That's not true.
That isn't true. Ooh, hello.
Bugs don't have teeth.
Are bugs animals? Or are they just insects?
They're animals. Yeah, insects are animals.
Hello.
Do birds have teeth?
They have a little like they have their little like bumps.
Like perforated.
There's a special name for them and I forget what it is, but they have little bumps on their beak. Ash is pulling it up right now.
Bird teeth names.
What is it? It's a special name for it.
These are tooth-like serrations called tomia.
Tomia! Is that what it is? That's not what I thought it was, but I knew that it had a name. So, okay, speaking of teeth, we got a upward X-ray of skull teeth here.
Looks like it.
With a weird bite pattern. I think that's really interesting.
Yeah, those canines are very... you joked about being a vampire earlier.
Yeah.
It really is all connected.
It does seem like...
Have you ever seen an X-ray? I mean, probably. But have you ever seen an X-ray of a child whose baby teeth are still in?
No.
And they have the second set of their
adult teeth,
where
you can see it up there. Yeah, I have seen that.
It is monstrous.
It's wild, isn't it?
And then like you see the actual child and you're like, oh, you're adorable.
Right. It's like,
and inside of your head.
You got those teeth getting ready to come. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of teeth.
Yeah, speaking of, all animals have teeth. Also, he's giving a lecture.
Oh my God, so creepy.
Oh, he's oh no, it's not necessarily a lecture. It's
like a live studio audience.
It could be a live studio audience, yeah. But this gives you a very clear indication of like that era of Howdy Doody era of television.
That is very, you know how like in a horror movie, like if there's like a demon or something possessing somebody, and they're always like right there, and you see the one eye.
Yep.
There's a really famous one from like Insidious, I think.
Yeah.
Where it looks like Darth Maul.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. No, it's well cropped. But I believe so. This era of television is like I associate with like the Howdy Doody era, which like late 40s, early 50s, where you had live studio audiences, especially of kids. This was, I feel like there was Captain Kangaroo and stuff like that. That might have been later, but you see it a lot in like TV shows and like old retro media. So I'm wondering if he's the performer on stage and everyone else is there. And then is this the same guy? That's the question, right? So here, let's keep going forward.
Yeah, that's his suit.
Nice, obviously. Very, very nice suit.
Very dapper.
We could probably date it based on the suit because it's the length, the double lapel and stuff, and the width of the lapel was very popular in certain eras of fashion. I can't cite it off the top of my head, but that's a very specific looking coat that
reminds me very like 1910s almost.
Right, it feels pretty old.
Like I get like not the person, but like the era of like Einstein. I get those vibes.
Yeah.
Like early Einstein.
I can see that.
No, I was merely a vessel. A conduit through which this enigmatic being willed itself into existence.
So that does seem to forward kind of what we were talking about before, which is that idea of like, hey, he is an entity that was created, or a different persona or character that he's layering on himself.
I think it's interesting though that we were talking about like the belief of from the children, like the thought form idea, but this is like, it's willing itself into existence. It's not the belief of children in. Yeah, and maybe that's a factor that's going into it. That is interesting. It is like,
it's also
very strange.
I think it's also interesting that the girl voice rejects him and says like, no, we're not animals. And I wonder if that's what triggers him to, like, I wonder if one, that is a way to fight back against this entity, or if that just triggers him and it causes him to,
that's factually inaccurate.
Yeah, right. Please kill me.
So he said that in an earlier video.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, like, so if he's crawling out of the TV to get these kids, and he's like bringing them back into the TV, maybe, are these glitches maybe the children, like you were saying, fighting back?
Could be.
Because like the same idea of like, please kill me.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, end this suffering.
The other thing I wanted to call out too is the fact that like we keep getting a very specific soundtrack here, which is, I mean, just based on like the old timey like record sound of it, it feels stereotypical 30s, like 1930s, 20s, 30s, 40s era. And so it would probably make sense to check what these songs are to just cross-reference what that era is, because it seems very specific to this character and the origins of Guby, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing if I can very quickly.
Oh, like Vic
no, it's just popping up with Gumby, so I'll have to check that later. So a cough, which is interesting.
Right? Is that maybe why he had to end his, terror spree or something like that? I just saw us. Apparently I missed it by a huge margin.
Quite a bit.
Hold on. Here, we'll just like, was he sick with something? That's just Abby's thing, isn't it? It is. Damn it! All that build up for nothing.
But what if it had been something?
It could, right? You never know. Great.
Somebody left.
Yeah. Guby has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go. What have we learned here about animals? We learned that
all animals have teeth.
Yeah.
People are animals.
And that Ash's favorite animal is
a guinea pig.
That's a good choice.
Steph and I the other day had our date night, and we didn't have a clear plan, and we just went to the pet store and walked around and looked at all the fun pets.
That's great.
And it was awesome.
Whenever I used to take guitar lessons out like in the very, very, very busy street in my hometown. And my mom would do chores while she like took me out there. And sometimes when she wasn't done, if she wasn't done with her chores by then, like she would let me go into the pet store that was out there. I think it was like a PetSmart or something. Just to hang out and see the animals.
It's awesome. It's been a long time since I've been to a pet store specifically, and like watching the birds jump around and looking at all the different fish. They've done some weird stuff with fish.
Oh yeah. Oh, they have.
Right?
Oh, man.
The genetic engineering that humans have done to fish to make them, like, more attractive to your tank, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're making fish decorations now.
What? The living decorations that are named fish?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Have you seen the latest in fish technology?
I have not.
There's, like, all sorts of weird, like, glow-in-the-dark, neon, clear fish.
I don't know if I like that.
At first you're like, that's all, like, look at these cool fish, and they're like, but you're not natural. Like, we created you, didn't we?
I mean, every dog breed is created, so like,
right? No,
I don't know why I'm having such a visceral reaction to fish.
My dogs are okay, but leave my fish alone. Yeah. So anyway, that's Guby. So we've learned a lot of things today. should we move on to just the general learning concepts of Guby? This is 5 minutes and 53 seconds.
like
this is going to be literally a 3-part series.
Yes,
we'll see, but we got focus.
This. We got this.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay,
agreed.
try to stand
Agreed.
there.
Agreed.
Locked in. We're locked in. We've got this. Guby, learn with Guby. Let's go. All right.
Oh my god.
So
That's just like I am dying
Dang it.
inside.
No.
all right, so that feels like some sort of cipher code.
I would agree. It is unusual to see the code mixing both letters and numbers. That's a slightly more advanced code than you would think.
When I see that OABD, all I think is like Obadiah.
It does. It's like Obadiah. Meanwhile, I see the repeated A's here, and I'm thinking that this is either the A. It wouldn't be E, because I was going to say maybe it's E, but there's
Even, maybe?
E. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Ash is going to work on deciphering that in the background. You got it all written? Perfect, thanks. Also, you could look down in the comments. Maybe someone has done the homework for you, just before you kill yourself.
So true.
Or we could try to read the blurry thing before it immediately...
That seems on point with this.
Yeah.
That happens so often. Okay. This is the whole episode. It's just solve this puzzle. Oh, there's more.
God. Okay.
There's more.
Oh, and there's the grayed out things.
Yeah,
And I don't know if that's a fact.
I didn't even.
How do you do that?
I don't. So these are baked in.
Oh,
Because I was gonna be like,
yeah.
see, I'm like, I was wondering the exact same thing. I'm like, I don't think YouTube lets you do that, and they don't. That's because closed
how
captions are
clever that it is playing with our expectations like that.
It's good. Gooby's good. I like this one. I like this one a lot.
It's Goody. It wasn't my best work. Let's move on.
It wasn't my best work. I'm stalling for Ash. You got it written, Ash?
Comments are turned off.
No!
Oh
No!
And there's look at that description.
Oh, wow. Even in the description.
Oh, this is gonna be work.
Oh, this is work, friends. 1-6. Learn.
Are we in Lost?
Oh, yeah.
They upped their game.
We've got homework to do, ladies and gentlemen.
It might be correlating with letters in the alphabet and then ciphered.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a cipher afterward. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. But this is weird. A.
Hey!
So again, trying to figure out what type of code this would be. I see this. I don't know what that.
That word beside it is hugs backward.
It is hugs.
It's probably just a coincidence.
I think it is. But I do appreciate you pointing it out.
Thank you. Thanks, Chef.
You chef. Ah! Wow.
Is it a lot of this?
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be a boy.
No.
This is gonna be a ride, friends. Ash is slowly slamming their head into the desk. Can I just say, between this and Shipwreck 64, the amount of pressure on us, but also on you,
On me.
has skyrocketed. Because here's the thing. We could react. There's not a lot to react to,
Yeah.
right? It's not like, it's like, okay, well.
Sujit to put 1717.
Yeah, it's like, well, we're going to be stuck trying to solve this. And the amount of, like, figuring out of stuff that you have to do actually has to happen off camera because it's... There's going to be a lot of trial and error and a lot of error.
To discuss our process, what we would do here, but obviously we would take the code from the description. That's probably what I would try first.
Yep.
To try to figure out, because I would hope that would be the key to try to figure out what the rest of this means.
Yep.
But yeah, this would be tough.
That's right. And Shipwreck 64 has done the exact same thing where it's like, hey, here's just a bunch of actually pretty challenging codes that we're just shoveling your way, which is great. And here's the thing, I don't want to discourage people who are making shows and puzzles like this from doing that stuff. I love this. I think this is fantastic. That being said, it is hard and it requires work on our end to do behind the scenes, or the fan community to do stuff behind the scenes on subreddits or down in the comments.
They come in clutch a lot.
Yeah. And so on one hand, it's like, oh, this is the thing, and here on GTLive we can react to this. But yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to have results until you know after we've set aside the time to actually work through this.
This is definitely something I want to cover.
Yeah, this is amazing. I love this. I'm trying to see if the grays spell anything. UT. Like maybe all the other text is
a distraction
away. Because I look at the other text and it again that A makes me think that might not actually be part of the code, and that the grays might actually be the real thing here, which is smart.
I think it's funny how you can tell what we've been working on recently in videos like this, because I'm like, oh, that's a very Alex Hirsch thing to do.
It is, yeah. No, BE. So there was a period. BE. No, because there's a slash. So that's weird.
I mean, that could be like maybe computer code.
Hold up, okay. I know what it is.
Oh?
It's YouTube. It's leading to another link. That's what it is. See, look, it's a URL. It's a URL.
Oh
it's an unlisted URL or something.
HTTPS.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah!
HT.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm proud of this. See, and again, like because they're trickier and you have to think outside the box.
HTTPS.
You have. It's satisfying. So are you writing it down, Ash?
Yes.
Thank you.
//
That's what it is.
The people behind Guby, great job. This was really cool.
That's cool. And it's all noise. That's great. See, it's the .be. I'm like, oh, I know unlisted links. I am very familiar with unlisted links.
All right, right now we're just spelling out YouTube, I think.
Yeah, I know.
YouTube.
Yeah. .be. U2.be. I'm like, I recognize that. The periods did it. Flash. This is like my ASMR. Oh, I saw.
What was that? What was that?
Oh man. Oh come on! What are you doing, man? Why are you doing this to me?
V.
Do we need the V?
That is the question.
I would write it down, not in the same length.
I'll write it down above my link.
Yeah, it might be V equals or something like that.
Oh, like yeah.
Maybe.
Hello?
Oh, A.
Oh, I see. Now it's like
now it becomes a little game.
We're trying to start. Yeah.
I see what you're doing. Also, Guby.
Come
on. I just want you to know. I see what you're doing. I know. I get it. You and I get it. You don't have. We don't have to address it in public, but I know it. They're gaming the retention time by forcing us to watch this. That's what this is. It's them like forcing us to like spot the whole thing, so that way they get 5 minutes of retention time. That's also why everything's like so frame by frame. I respect it. I just want to call it out. I see you.
Don't hate the player.
Yeah, no, I get it. I respect it. I mean, I'm the guy who back in the early days of game theory was like, hey, I hid like 5 Where's Waldos. Go back and find where those Waldos are. I've done the tests where I've done reverse text in the middle of the episode and force you to like rewind it.
You know how YouTube has a really nice like feature now where it can show you what's the most replayed stuff? I love going onto our videos and seeing that.
Yep.
Because like oftentimes sometimes it'll be for a video like I edited.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like one that's coming to mind specifically was one of the very early Streaming Wars videos we did, and like I wrote a fake review of something because you just mentioned a review that was on screen for about 2 seconds, and by the end of it, it just became like, hey, if you're still reading this, like, good on you.
Yeah, I love that.
And like just talking to the audience, and you see the time go up because people go back and are like, what did
they're
that
like,
say?
what did it say? Because it's fun, and we encourage people to do that by making those things pay off, right? Like that's the level of detail that we've always cared about. Is like, hey, if there is text on screen, make it fun, make it funny, make it a joke. You know, have an editor throw in something, or like here's like a secret clue or something like that. And so
lots of secret clues in the videos coming, by the way.
That's always Q, capital Q.
Yep.
I love it. I see you, Guby. I recognize what you're doing here. You're getting me to sit on this couch for 5 minutes. P, capital P.
Yep.
I do kind of wish, so I will say, Goobsters, L, capital L. since you're making me do this, I can make you listen to this, which is you should have continued with your code. Honestly, the gray letter thing. Yeah, I think that was lowercase I. I think that was actually a really, really cool setup to the code, and I think it forces people to kind of like think through it. Capital Y.
Yep.
And so to break that format with this, I think you're kind of underserving the really cool thing that you had set up there. Just shoot, I missed it.
Uppercase I.
Was it? Okay, thanks.
Or was it a lowercase L?
Oh, get out of here!
Oh my god.
I hate this town. I don't. And I missed it. Anyway, so I'm gonna mark that.
Capital I or lowercase L. We'll see.
9. Solid 9.
Boy.
Get height.
That's a 9.
It's over 9!
His power level is 10!
No! Capital O.
Or 0. No, that was actually capital.
Get out of here! You and your... Man, I remember growing up in the NES days, and you couldn't tell O's and zeros apart in your like video game codes, lowercase f. And you would have to do, oh, the sound is terrible. I hate this so much, but I also could see this being a spectrogram code, yeah. Like, this has the tonality of being a spectrogram code. It has a very specific, lowercase z. Yeah, spectrogram, again, when you've been doing this for a long time, you start to recognize, like, oh, this is a sound of something that is not a normal sound and could hide some text to it. This feels like one of those. 100%. Hate it. It's the worst.
It's getting louder.
Apologies, headphone users. Yeah. Capital X. 5 minutes later. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
I see what they're doing. I get it. You're gaming the system.
It's actually coming quite painful.
4. Yeah, right? This is brainstorm green needle. The green needle in your ear.
Oh, I hear green needle now.
We unlocked it for him. That's amazing. I'm just gonna turn this down. I don't think anyone needs to really hear this.
Well, there was something.
Wait, was there something
in the bottom left corner? Might have just been the artifacts.
I think it might be artifacting because there's been stuff popping up there.
I thought I saw like the shape of a word.
Oh yeah.
Just go back like 10 seconds.
Okay, here real quick. This is lowercase j.
Yep, got it.
And if we need to cut the audio,
yeah, it's a bit much.
That's okay.
No, okay, it was just the artifacts.
And if it is a spectrogram code or something like that, we can always drop it in. But yeah, there's no need to force everyone to listen to this.
Turn down just a smidge.
Turn down for what? For my ears. 8.
And the guys who directed that video are Academy Award-winning directors now.
Are you kidding?
It's the people who did Everything Everywhere All at Once. They did Turn Down for What?
I had no idea. That's nuts. That's really cool.
Yeah, for them. I love stories like that where it's like we've come from humble origins of Turn Down for What.
Right now, that's so funny. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Fantastic 5.
Fantastic 5. Oh, for the
Sorry,
I was like, what?
Sometimes I just randomly shout numbers. Don't worry.
It's not even the right Fantastic. That one's 4.
Okay, lowercase. I swear we're almost at the end of this. Okay.
Yeah.
We're almost there. So, u2.be. u2.be/ What we got?
And here's the string of letters that I had.
Yes.
But when I copied and pasted this in to the browser, it said the video is not available anymore. So, I don't know if there needs to be like a E equals or like watch or like
Did you try the uppercase I, lowercase L?
No, it doesn't work either.
Oh, okay.
Well, here, give it to me just so I can show everyone.
Yeah. Lowercase v.
Yes.
Lowercase a.
A.
Uppercase q.
Q.
Uppercase p.
E.
Uppercase l.
L.
Lowercase I.
I.
Uppercase y.
Y.
Uppercase I.
Uppercase I.
9.
9.
Uppercase O.
O.
Lowercase f.
F.
Uppercase c.
C.
Z.
Z.
This is in zebra.
Zebra.
Z.
Uppercase X.
X.
4.
4.
Lowercase j.
J.
8.
8.
5.
5.
Lowercase K. W.
This is very long.
Right? Didn't get me anywhere.
Watch see, right? It's too long.
Try Googling that. Like, yeah, just that string of...
Just the string.
Yeah.
Gooby.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's our subreddit. Hey.
Yeah, it is. Could we release a new video with a hidden URL? Thanks, Rubix3. Okay. YouTube.
Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere.
Yes. So I'm seeing flipping. People are flipping Z and Z, just so we know.
They had a link. Someone commented the link with the same letters that I did, but made the W uppercase. That also does not work. Someone commented 4 hours ago to a link that does work.
Oh?
However, what they pasted, there's like no crossover.
What this?
No, lower. This will be by RubeX7.
You can go up to the top of the comment section and then sort by new.
Right, no, right there. Go down. Boop, boop. Right there. Yep.
Huh. Oh, man. Learn stuff with Guby. Oh, wow. Okay, it's a brand new one. Before we do anything...
You just want to try the...
I want to try this and see what happens.
All the way to the left, yeah.
Yeah. It started right around midway. Apologies, everyone.
This is mostly what the job looks like.
Yeah, right. Welcome.
Haha.
Oh-ho?
Okay.
Hee-hee?
There were 19 letters.
Okay.
That we got.
Yep.
19 characters. And in the description, we see letters in like that string
Yes.
of 1 through 19.
Yes.
You're supposed
That's
to plug in what you see in there.
Oh, in that order?
Those, I think so.
So what does this spell?
Well, I can probably guess that it's the link.
I was going to say it's the link.
That makes sense.
Well, let's see. Here, hold up. I'm going to split it. So...
1 would be V.
Yeah.
V.
Then 6 would be
Lowercase I?
the I.
Yeah, okay.
Yep,
so,
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's...
Good job.
That's good.
Good job, Rubex3.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so 19 letters and rearranged in this order. And it should end with the W, and it does end with the lowercase W because that was the last one. Yep. Cool.
First of all, Guby, very clever.
Second off,
Very, very clever.
yeah, Rubik's 3, clap in half. Well done. Well done. So I think we have just enough time to watch this. I'm hoping that we probably trimmed a lot of the obnoxious spectrogram code, probably. I don't know if there's anything there. If we find anything, we'll let you know in the next Guby upload. But here we go. This is, at the very least, we have this. So let's watch this. This is Guby Learn Something, redacted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things here. Okay, and I noticed this. Guby, you did such an awesome job.
Thanks, Guby.
Thanks,
You're welcome,
Goob.
Guby.
Thanks, Goob. All right, contains bright flashing lights. Okay. Oh. All right.
It looks like a lot of like
Interrupt, drain, elevator, ankle.
idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the first. Stratosphere, anchovy, realistic, elastic.
Ideas are.
In case you don't know what Lee here is doing, he's using the first letter of all of these to read what the message is. Yes.
Yes. Bert.
Ideas are B-I-R-T. Butter, independent rock thermite. Birthed from. Ideas are birthed from.
I assume.
From the mind.
Ideas are birthed from the mind. Oh, hey, a brain.
And a baby.
He let me
in a.
And.
He let me in and.
And through.
And.
Yeah, through him I
live. Let myself. Through him I let myself out. Through him I let myself.
This is talking from Guby.
Yeah,
which is why they're the two YouTube channels.
Ooh.
Guby talking to Guby.
Guby talking to Guby.
Whoa.
the large
or larger.
The larger
part. The larger pigs.
Ooh, hello. Oh my god. Sorry.
The larger pigs have.
Yeah, that's what it is. The larger pigs have. Yeah. Yeah, pigs have less
teeth.
Yeah, less teeth. Larger pigs have less teeth.
Fewer teeth.
Wow. Gooby has not taught us grammar, Lee. Okay?
Not yet, anyway. My bad.
Nor should he be with grammar like that. The smaller pigs have more
TOGRO.
More to grow.
More to
grow.
Thank you, Ash.
How I
Yes.
How if right? How if
Feast upon?
How I feast. That's what it is. Feast upon. Ooh. Nice.
Oh, whoa.
How I feast upon the teeth.
How I feast upon the teeth.
Really lovely. He just loves his teeth, man. This guy's just a dentist in training. Loves his teeth.
And I assume how I feast.
Yeah, how I feast. Yep, upon the teeth again. How I feast upon the teeth. See, he doesn't want the kids. He just wants their teeth. I understand. Basically, he's just the evil tooth fairy.
You know, like, fair.
True.
Yeah. Well,
respect.
This is clearly trying to evoke creep, right?
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah.
What's more creepy than a bunch of teeth? A bunch of other people's teeth.
It's a weird one, you know?
Right.
You know. If you're like, creepy monster, serial killer, whatever,
yeah.
teeth. It's an uncomfortable
one. It's an untapped, market of creepy factor.
Just a bowl of teeth.
Yeah, where's there a tooth fairy horror movie? That probably exists.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Surely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like eating teeth is probably not nutritious.
You know how, when you, crunch into something and it's, too hard to bite down?
Yeah.
I just got that image when you said feast upon the teeth.
Feast upon the teeth. Yeah.
Gross.
I think he's going to feast upon the teeth again. How I feast upon the teeth. Yeah. Teeth. Oh, he really loves that. He's really loving the teeth right now. All about them teeth. Sorry about the flashing lights. They warned us. More codes. Wow.
Large and complex brains that mammals are able to pass survival information from generation to generation through learning. And the mammals with the most exceptional learning ability are the primates. Monkeys, apes, and human beings.
For a second, I thought that was Carl Sagan. It's not, but...
So what is Guby? It's an entity.
It seems like a digital entity or an entity that has been digitized in some way, not necessarily one that originated as a digital entity.
Yeah.
That is within these children programs that use the permission of the children calling back to him to exit. He then takes them back into the TV somehow.
Right.
And then feasts upon their teeth.
Yeah.
And that sucks enough that they're like, please kill me.
Is the teeth metaphor? Are the teeth metaphorical? Or is he actually eating teeth?
Well, the teeth are associated with
Are these the teeth? Is this real teeth or is it metaphorical?
Teeth are what we use to eat. So,
yep.
But I feel like that's symbolic in some way.
So there's a lot here, and we have been going for a long time with Guby right now. I feel like it behooves us to retreat, listen to some spectrogram stuff, and see if there's anything interesting there.
Collect some thoughts, collect some spectrograms, collect some teeth.
Yeah, I was gonna say this whole 2-minute and 24-second video is literally a frame by frame
There was that
thing.
code at the end that we need to dive into.
Yeah, there's a code there. There's a lot of imagery. We get a bunch of kid imagery here. Is it 5 kids? in classic,
Oh,
you
no.
know,
Oh,
in
no.
classic Five Kids. I see, you know, I'm just saying. There was a lot flashing past that, and I'm like, a lot of this needs to be addressed and talked about.
Bonnie, Chica, Foxy.
How dare you?
And the cupcake.
That's Jeremy, Fritz, Cassidy. Okay, get their names right. Okay, so no, this is great. Guby is fun. Clearly, they got the memo and they're like, all right, we're going all in on this.
Yeah.
So
they understood said assignment.
They understood the assignment, and now we have to go back, understand the assignment.
Yeah, now we have the assignment.
So we can give you the answer key to that assignment. So anyway, Guby, clap and half to you. Clap and half to the Theorist community for helping to solve at least that first step of this. Obviously, we're going to be hopping in to do more of this, and you can expect more Guby when there is more to be said. I don't know if we'll roll out with just the answers right away, or maybe we'll collect some of those and then wait for another upload. We'll see how much there is to actually talk about.
There's definitely enough for a theory at this point. Well, it might be worth like holding until there's another video. We'll see.
We'll see.
There are a lot of possible futures.
Yeah, we've got to figure out how we're doing this, but you can bet that we've got our eyes on Guby at this point. They're talking to us, which is cool, and we're gonna solve this one together. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Lee, for joining me on the couch.
Thanks for having me.
Ash, thank you for being so stalwart in everything that's been going on GTLive lately.
Of course, y'all.
Yeah, there's been a lot happening.
Of course.
And thank you guys for letting us solve puzzles together. So without any further ado, my friends, I guess it's time that I bid you adieu, which means, remember, it's not a live stream, but it was a video for you. See ya!